Welcome back, everyone. This is Aganar here with more Silksong. This is episode 14, and we are here in the middle of Sinner's Road, having last time wandered off into the mist. And we're going to have to go retrieve our cocoon here in just a moment. And I think turn tail from the mist and leave that zone for another time. Those wraiths in that area were kicking my butt. And we're gonna hold off on venturing further into the mist, even though it might potentially lead us to this back to the Citadel. I suspect there are going to be more than one way. There is going to be more than one way to make it into the Citadel portion of the map. But we're gonna roll with the Reaper's Crest to start today. I had said before that I want to keep experimenting with the other crests. And so we're going to switch back to the Reaper's Crest. I think it will help us a little bit with our pogoing as we're making our way through the leech-infested swamp areas of the Sinner's Road. Perhaps this will help us avoid falling into those leech-infested waters a little bit more often. And we'll keep rolling. Speaking of rolling, we'll keep this magnetite dice equipped. I think it is acting like a Carefree Melody, but we've only had it proc one time where it's prevented damage. So maybe we were really unlucky, and so I don't want to... I feel so far, based on my experience, I'm not impressed. But I want to give it more of a chance, just in case we were getting really, really unlucky. So I'm not going to use our one remaining memory locket just yet on this crest here, but we're going to see how things go, and we might decide to invest as things progress. Oh, right, and the other thing that I wanted to check with this new crest was, what does the Hunter Strike look like? Whoa. An entire overhead slash. So you could really, this would really help you, like, I'm thinking immediately of the Driznits that were giving me a bit of a headache last time as we were questing our Courier's Rasher, taking our Courier's Rasher along the way in the oh, it didn't actually go off. It didn't actually go off. And now I'm about to die. Fuck. Okay, well, this is a perfect way to start the episode here. Let's rebench and try that again. I gotta I'm hoping there will be some sort of a charm that will allow us to charge up more quickly. Charge up our needle strike more quickly. Okay, so it has... Oh, shit. It has the upwards reach. Oh, I can't actually... Shit. Hold on. Combat mode engage. I can't talk and play the game at the same time. So, excuse me as I lack the words. While trying to actually defeat this enemy that can deal double damage to me, even though he's a dinky, dorky little flyer. I don't think I finished my thought from earlier, but it's not important. It's not important. The only thing that matters is that we are going to get our cocoon back, and life is going to be good. And I'm already really liking the reach that we get with this this Reaper Crest. I'm reminded of how good the reach is on this thing. So I'm liking that. I'm liking that so far. I was just talking about how reaching the annoying flyers is going to be a less arduous task with this needle strike. And also, it's going to be a little less arduous task actually pogoing things. I am liking how this feels. Now, can this actually reach through the floor, I wonder? It can! Oh my god, we can cheese the big guy, too. Alright, reason to invest in the Reaper's Crest is growing. Reason to invest in Memory Locket here. I'm more and more impressed as the day goes by. And of course, we have our Threadstorm, which is also very, very, very good in that department. Those guys give 24 rosaries, not bad. Okay, the mist is a really interesting area, and I do want to explore here more, and I am very curious if those little gleam flies are in any way helpful to me. Perhaps I will notice some pattern. The fact that they, when you first come here, They fly off into the mist. It makes me wonder, like, oh, they're trying to lead the way, maybe, but we saw them in a lot of different rooms on a lot of different platforms, and I didn't quite see any pattern yet that suggested that they were actually helpful to us. So we'll see how things go. Okay, now to get back, we are going to instead make our way over to the right-hand portion of the map. Although I did say that I might want to explore. I might want to explore over here when I'm feeling a little bit friskier. Is now one of those moments? Am I feeling friskier now? Not yet. Because I think all I can see is shards and nothing more. And the map, if I take away this this marker, it doesn't look like there's an opening, but who knows? Secrets do not necessarily reveal themselves based on, you know, segments of the map that look like there's an opening or a door transition to another room. There could be something secret hiding down there to the left. I just don't want to go wading around in the leech water yet, man. I don't want to do it yet. Can you blame me? I think you all can relate. Okay, well, I took damage there, but that was still able to complete the process. The process of the pogo. Okay. A couple instances there of less than ideal pogoing, but we made it back. We made it back to this side intact, and we have some more roaches to slay because we have our quest still to complete. So, come on up, come on up. Oh, I forgot they don't know how to jump up this ledge. They're able to scale so many other ledges, but not this one. Okay, so. This pogo arc is so forgiving until it's not. Until it's not. We actually got a, I'm gonna heal. Oh, and I forgot we get extra silk generation during this. I'm about to fucking get trapped here. Look at all the extra silk that I'm not picking up. Shit, because that's how I've felt about this crest so far, is that every time that I heal, I'm actually not in a position to actually garner or reap that extra silk. Okay, that time I was. But man, these guys are so... The fact that they are so erratic... Man alive. This is not a bad pattern so long as they actually let you pogo. Holy shit, dude. Come on. Come on back. Alright. Jesus Christ, these roaches. I hate them. I hate them, and I hate that how easily they can munch on your face. It's so bad. But I do love how cheesy I can be with you. Because if I'm low on silk, if I don't have full silk, I am taking all the advantage in the world to actually cheese the hell out of you. Because I need the help in this zone. At least I feel like I need it. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But right now, my feelings are all that matter because I'm trying not to get stressed out today. I don't want this game to get the better of me. I don't want this game to get the better of me. So we thread storm, we keep calm, and we keep on thread storming. And we keep on using our Reaper slash arc. Okay, now I gotta go over here and actually scale these platforms because that's how we... It makes me wonder if we are, or it makes me hopeful. God damn it, why am I pogoing so late? It makes me hopeful that we might be on the way to a double jump. Is that possible? Because there are so many areas here that are, there are so many areas. Oh, I can't actually damage him. I can't actually damage him when I pogo. Shit. Now the thing I hate about this, okay, I was able to get them there. Sometimes those little orbs are just, you know, I see them floating out there. It's like, you guys are gonna... What the hell is going on with that rosary? Did you guys see that? That rosary just... it must have been one of the leeches trying to eat the rosary, and it spit it out. It's like, get this thing out of my mouth. Look, it did it again. It doesn't want to eat it. It's like, oh my god. This rosary is the most disgusting thing I've ever tried to... Oh my god. It's... Okay. All right. Well, you know, to each their own. You suit yourself. Okay. Oh, all right. We have made it over to this side with an interesting gate. An interesting gate that makes me wonder the way that opened. That felt like one of these gates that we've seen in a lot of different places, where, you know, we might have been able to navigate to this room from somewhere else, like the Citadel. It's possible that there's a way to come all the way around, out through the coral chambers, down through here, and then this door would actually be closed to you. Unless you went through the Sinner's Road, through Greymoor. Possible. We're gonna go up before we go down, I think. At the very least, to see where things go. Okay. All right. I wonder if it takes a longer time. I might need to do some experimenting, but I do wonder if the charge time on the needle strike is longer for some crests. Just had the feeling that it was taking a bit longer with this crest, but that's only a feeling. I can't say. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, maybe we're not going up. Maybe we're not going up first. Let's see how shit, okay. Well, the dash didn't work for me there. So, sometimes the dash is useful, other times not so much. I already used my dash. What's the best way to do this here? Shit. Maybe the dash in that position is correct. All right, let's try to get some... Let's try to get some additional silk here. Well, there's not. I'm not gonna really be able to get that much additional silk. Is that the silk deposit from the Reaper's Crest? If so, I don't... It's not beneficial for me to grab just one. I think there might have been a shiny there as well, though. Or maybe that is a shiny. Maybe it's not just from the Reaper's Crest. Either way, I think I see a sus wall on that ledge. So we're going to be checking that out for sure. But I do want to give a little bit more of a try here to see if we can get up. The first leg of this is already challenging enough. Yep, okay. So we got a proof of concept there. That the dash does work on that one. But then, what am I doing next? Because I'm having trouble grabbing onto that next small portion of the wall. Fuck. I think what I'm doing is I'm pulling away from the wall too soon. I'm moving the joystick in the other direction too prematurely. Okay, I'm surprised that I'm not hitting spikes. I'm just barely missing them here. As I'm trying to figure out... Shit. How do I actually get... Do I dash again? Maybe I do a second dash. I can wait. Okay, I dashed too soon there. Because I need to wait for Hornet to re-grab the wall. Which it looks like it's actually pretty forgiving. That's what we need. And then I come back to that wall there, and then maybe do another dash. Think I'm seeing the line here. What, is this worth? Do we actually... I mean, I want to go in this direction, but it is difficult. The game is definitely not making it easy on me. But I also am not completely controlling Hornet correctly until maybe just now. I'm starting to see the pattern that they want me to get in. Let's put a pause on that just because I'm starting to get a little bit worried about my health. So let's go in this direction to see if we can build our silk back up a little bit. We can start by taking this, which is a shard bundle. That's not silk. I was thinking for a second, is there any item pickup that actually gets me silk? Not really. It's just like the silk deposits and threads that we see strewn about the environment. Okay. Okay. Who that be? I see lychee water. It's a brand new zone. It's a brand new fucking zone. With some beautiful piano. We can take a moment and listen to the music. Beautiful. I'm sure the zone is a nightmare, but at least the music is gorgeous. And I love that there are vocals now in the soundtrack. It's done so well. We're not going to explore a new zone yet. Oh, but I can actually... Oh, interesting. This is a... Aha! I can charge up some silk, guys. I can charge up some silk. I found a spot to charge up some silk. Please do not mind me as I charge up my silk. At least a little bit here, so I have a heal. I want to be able to heal as needed. Wait, I can carry the charge through transitions? Oh, I did not know that yet. Hollow Knight brain is stuck over here in the old way of doing things. You could not carry a nail art through a doorway, I don't think. That is so sick. Okay. Don't know how useful that's going to be in the long run, but it is good to know. And it even keeps track of how long you've charged. See, like we're in the middle of this charge, and then by the time I get to the other side of the door, it's charged up. That is awesome. Love it. Okay, we are close enough to full on silk. Close enough. Close enough to go back over here and give another shot. At least one more attempt on climbing this thing. Shit. So I need to do a little bit of Drifter's Cloak now. No. I was not holding the joystick when I dashed. I was not holding that joystick in the direction that I needed to, and then I got some indecision. It could be that they're not in. This is not intended. But shit, no. Why did that happen? Why did that happen, man? No, I let the joystick off. Okay, okay. I can get the shards here from this enemy. 1 second while I recharge my silk. Alright, and silk is charged sufficiently, I think. But I think I am going to take a break from trying to ascend. I feel like I could get it, but I also don't want to turn this video into Path of Pain at the moment. So perhaps we will come back there later this episode. We'll see how things go. So we found our way into... dang, what was the zone called again? Bile Water? Another new zone that I'm sure is incredibly wonderful and lovely. I hate that I'm knocking these rosaries everywhere, but as long as I get the most the ones that are worth 5, as long as I get those, then I'll be able to live with myself. Where are we going here, man? Where the hell are we going? There is a room. There are 2 rooms to navigate to. One of them could be here. And there's a flea in this room. Okay, there is a flea to free. I also have to remember that we've completed our quest now with the roaches. And so, we could go back to turn in that quest. But we'll keep moving forward for now, and we'll see if we can establish... See, the thing is, they're not close to any sort of fast travel, so now is when I'm closest to going back to them. We might not be going back to them for some time, I don't know. We're not going to turn in the quest just yet, though. We'll try to get around to it eventually, when it makes sense. Can I flee the free... Oh, I go around this side. I have a feeling at some point these roaches are going to bust free. This is not... Like, there's going to be... Maybe the moment that I free the flea... Go! Get out of here! Get out of this roach-infested hole. I'm just... Okay, I'm too curious. I want to check whether there's a sus wall over here. I was also almost certain that was going to trigger a release of these caged roaches. But so far they seem to be adequately caged. All right. So that room was holding a flea. Good. Any sus walls over here? Down we go. So the threefold pin in this instance, trying to just hit that one rat, is not necessarily the best move. Let's wait here until... Do I need to get that rat? I mean, I want to explore in this little cubby hole, just to see if there's any... What's this here for, other than to allow a rat a nice perch from which to pounce? Okay, nothing here. Apparently nothing here. That was an unfortunate hit. Unfortunate, and my Silkstorm didn't get rid of the guy. So, all unfortunate, but we move on. We move on with our lives, because that's what we must do in Silksong. We are going to be able to navigate back up, I think, without going through... Like, I see, on the other side over here, there are some similar sort of, like, precarious wall climb past thorns. But that's not the way they're going to require us to go back up. We can just come up this left-hand side. So we're okay to descend. Was my only concern momentarily. But we have another rat down here that we can farm, I think, for silk, which I may do, assuming that he doesn't actually knock me in the water. This guy is not in as easy of a spot to actually do the farming, though. Because you do have to jump over some, leeches. And that Reaper buff only lasts so long. Shit, and then we take a hit, and it's all gone to crap anyways. But I do want to have a spare heal, you know? The problem is I'm taking hits in the process. So it's on me, man. It's all on me. Okay, all right, that one works, because there is a little bit of a... Even though most of the arc is overhead, I think it does have a little bit of under arc. Is that a term? It covers enough ground to where it actually does hit that guy. Okay, we've got a heal in hand at least. Let me get one more bar, just so the moment that we fall into the leech water, we don't get drained, and we're unable to get our first bar drained and aren't able to heal and get rid of the leeches in time. Okay, leechy water. Can we make it through? Don't wake the roaches. Except now I have to. Because I have to break through. As long as they're not breaking out, everything is fine. Surely they're not gonna be... Oh my god, where am I going here, dude? I'm going through the point of no return. What the hell? Okay, maybe it's not a point of no return. Is there anything up above that I want to climb for? I don't know if there is. Can I destroy... I can't destroy the wall on that cage, so I don't think there's anything worth going up for. Okay, we can't fall down here. What am I hearing? What am I hearing? Okay, one down. One down. Hit. Hey, okay, our carefree melody is working out here. Okay, bait them into jumping at you, right? That's the move. Just bait them into jumping at you and then get away. Get away and hit them. The problem is when they jump twice in a row, right? They will jump twice in a row, and it's like, it's, you're not expecting that second jump. And then they back away when you have your Reaper's slash ready to go. Oh my god. Should have healed and got some extra. Oh my god, there's something happening. I'm missing it. There's something happening and I missed it. What happened? Shit. What is this thing, by the way? It's like a dream catcher except for silk? Is it a silk catcher? Oh, we have a bench. Okay. I don't know if that's good. What the fuck? I think you're a friend? Because you're not instantly attacking me and you're right next to a bench. Hello there. Sticks. Okay. Dude's called Sticks. All right. I saw you. I saw what you did. I don't know if the way my mic settings are, I don't know if it may not come across very well, or I might have to, it may not sound very good, so I don't know exactly how much I'm going to lean into the hissing that our Sticks friend is getting into here, but I think you guys get the idea. Strong you are, mistress, small but so deadly, and your scent well aged. You have come to claim me, and I am yours. I am your humble slave. Okay, not sure I asked for that, but I guess we'll roll with it. I feel like I'm always echoing Hornet's sentiments. Hornet and I are like such on the same page. She's in the same exact mindset as me, because every time I'm like, bro, she has the same exact reaction. I have no interest in mastery over you, sir. If my slaying of these creatures aided you, it was merely by chance. Farewell, in other words, peace, I'm out. Oh, I love Hornet so much. Farewell? No. The strong claim the weak, and the weak must serve. I am yours, my mistress, and you must protect me. I don't know about must. We can debate over the definition of must in this case. See what I have built here, prepared for the coming of my mistress, my powerful mistress. While you are away hunting, I will grow you something good. But the work takes time. Return to me soon, and you may have what I grow. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're gonna get a wonderful present, aren't we? A slave must feed his mistress. Morsels will I grow. While you hunt, I am working. Always. Okay, I'm waiting with bated breath. Maybe we can get a spoiler here on what you're making for us. The precious, sweet life. The weak must serve. Seek and hide. The precious, sweet life. Our nest, our haven, the strong provide. Old laws, fresh wounds, the weak must serve. seek and hide. All right, Sticks. I'll be looking forward to coming back at some point here. Do we need to mark this? I think I'll have a. Maybe we'll put a marker just in case it slips my mind. I don't see how it could. Sticks has left such a memorable, such an impression on me. There's no way I could possibly forget to come back to check later. But just in case, we'll put a marker there. But, okay. All right, so now... Also, now our bench is way down here in the corner, which I'm... You know, I guess it's... If we're trying to do this platforming challenge, this is actually better. This is actually a better bench, quote-unquote. So, I do now... I would like to be able to... I would like to be able to turn in the quest. God damn it. I would like to be able to turn in that quest that has, that we collect all the roach guts. Why did I did that way too early. All the roach guts must be turned in. And so maybe we'll go back and turn that in. But I also want to do this platforming gig. I want to be able to get up through Sinner's Road. The challenge has been posed to me, and now I must see it through. Mustn't I? Mustn't I? I don't know if I want to take on. Let's see here. How do I want to handle this? Because I need some health. I need a little bit of health, and everything has respawned because we sat at a bench, and I know I'm going back into Roach Central here. So let's take the time to get some health. Without taking 2 masks of damage, preferably. If we can work that, out, then I will try to make that happen. Okay. Now, where was my buff? What happened to my buff? Did it just wear off so soon? I didn't get any value out of it. My buff that gives me extra silk, it must have just worn off super quick. Okay, I'm gonna do my little rat, my might charge up here, getting my silk in order. Okay, full silk, and let's before we go back to turn in that roach quest, let's go ahead and give this platforming a little bit more of a try. Just a few more tries and see if we can get this done. Yeah, okay, all right. The problem is, I need to be careful about continuing. So in order for Hornet to successfully wall dash, I need to be holding the control stick to the right, or toward the wall, more precisely. If I'm not, then she will simply dash away from the wall. So if I want her to dash up the wall, I have to hold toward the wall. But then, if I keep holding toward the wall as I'm dashing up above it, my face is gonna plant into spikes. So the threading the needle, so to speak, is being able to pull off the dash, but then releasing the control stick quickly enough to not face plant spikes. Can I do that? Am I overcomplicating things? Is there a better way to do it? I don't know. Then there might be, I don't know, there might be a better way to do things. Maybe I'm just supposed to keep jumping instead of dashing. I don't know. It would also be a little bit, well, let me concentrate. Hold on. Let me not talk. I have a side thought, but I will hold that thought. And then I didn't hold close enough to the wall. I didn't hold toward the wall soon enough to actually grab it. And then I'm confusing myself. There's got to be a simpler way to do this. And maybe it just involves jumping instead of doing the whole dashing. But if I do that here, I don't get enough height. I need the dash in order to traverse some of these gaps. Or at least it feels like you're supposed to use the dash to traverse some of the gaps, like that one there. When you're going, if you're not going to a wall that's across the way, if the wall is directly above you. Now we jump. That's the natural way. So we just need the one dash. I don't need to overcomplicate with dashes the rest of the way. I only need it for that one little section, and then we can just jump, and get in a flow. Use the flow. Use the flow, Hornet. Okay, see, I'm getting too much air on that little part, and then I'm above the wall before I'm jumping to the next. So I need to, like, get less air. Or I need to wait just a little bit. That's what I'm doing wrong. I need to wait just a brief moment to allow Hornet to grab the wall. The cling grip has to be in place. And then you're good to go. Ah! Shit. No, okay, Carefree Melody. Carefree Melody. Saved the day. Oh, that's a simple key. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah. Okay. I think we must have gotten a little bit unlucky last time because, oh, we did fill out the muck roach, didn't we? Did we read this already? A revolting creature, my shell itches at their presence. In the pens where their numbers grow vast, I am forever on edge. Again, Hornet reading my mind. Hornet is like, she's my soul sister, I think. That's, yeah, okay. There's probably a better term for that, but regardless, Hornet and I are on the same page. I should also take the moment to note the fact that if I am certain, but this is not the first time this has happened, because of the way when you're playing the game, you're not necessarily always paying attention to when the Hunter's Journal little icon pops up down on the bottom left to let you know you have filled out a new entry. And I'm sure that there have been others that I have not gone back to read. So if that is the case, like maybe the craw, have we done that? I'm not sure. But if that is the case, if I do miss in the heat of battle, I miss an entry and I do not later go back to read it, feel free to nudge me to say, hey, you forgot to take a look at the squat craw after you defeated 9 more of it. I'm okay with that sort of a nudge because we do want to get all the flavor that we can from the Hunter's Journal. Okay, now going back to my other thought here, I'm actually kind of liking this magnetic dice, this magnetite dice, and it is preventing more damage than we kind of thought based on our experience last episode. So maybe it's a keeper. We'll see. We did complete the Roach Guts crest, and now we have another simple key. But we have 2 places to potentially use that simple key. So where will that be? I don't know. But the magnetite dice, it does remind me of my Hollow Knight experience, which I was not able, I have said it before, I was not able to record my initial Hollow Knight experience. And my first playthrough, quote unquote, with Hollow Knight, I think I also mentioned the fact, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but one of the things that that I did with that first playthrough is I actually did not. Oh shit. We're gonna take a death here. I'm gonna have to run past some roaches. Gonna have to. The spike swinging overhead got me, and now my bench is back down here. Fuck me. God. Wait, have you made the thing for me already? Okay, hold that story. I'll try to continue the story. This game takes you in so many different directions. Mistress. Mistress, is the morsel I grew worthy? You must consume and become stronger. This is how I will serve my mistress. While you hunt, I will prepare morsels, always preparing them for my mighty mistress. Oh my god, this guy is creeping me the hell out. Continue this work if it pleases you, sir, but do not call me your mistress, for I am not. But you are, mistress. You are strong, and I am weak, a slave, always your slave. I guess we have to hit this thing. Uh-huh. Okay, he made us a Silk Eater. All right. Oh, why? I should have seen that one coming. I might have even had like a momentary thought that it was going to be a Silk Eater, but I really didn't even take the time. If I'm being honest, I was hoping that it was a Silk Heart, but I also knew there was no chance in hell this guy was capable of producing a Silk Heart. Okay, I suppose, you know, if we're gonna get a Silk Eater every time we come back to this bench, then maybe it's not the worst bench in the world. Like, we could even just use that Silk Eater right this second. Just use it right now, because, then we make sure that we get our cocoon back. We don't even have to worry about whether or we actually procure our freaking cocoon. Oh my god. Do I do that? do I just take the Silk Eater now, because I know that if I don't use this, we're just gonna end up with like 20 of these by the end of the game, and I'm never gonna have used any of them, just like rancid eggs. So why don't we do that? Because now we have somebody, we have a slave who's making them for us. So okay, let's do it. Cocoon, get. Boom. Easy. Easy. I still would like to be able to get you out of here without taking any damage, but, you know, we can only have so many... We can't necessarily have all the nice things. Also, I can get by that guy without aggroing him. That's nice. What the story that I was trying to say is that on technically my first playthrough of Hollow Knight, I actually got the Carefree Melody. I did not do the battle. I did not do the battle with NKG. I ended the ritual, or ended the cycle, because that's what I was like, well, don't we want to end the cycle? Why do we want to keep the cycle going indefinitely? Doesn't it make sense to break the cycle for good? And so that's what I did. And little did I know, until going back to play the game a second time, little did I know what I missed out on. One of the most awesome boss fights ever. But you know, that's the choice that you make. You have those choices, especially when you're playing blind, like I always do. You just don't know. You don't know, man. But I do remember kind of liking the Carefree Melody. I remember using it quite a bit in Godhome and thinking, you know, this ain't so bad. This is actually procking a reasonable amount of the time, and I kind of like the effect. Okay, this guy's gonna put up a fight, so we're gonna be in for a fight with this guy. If I can keep timing my needle strikes, we'll be okay. Perfect. Aha! Now, in this case, I did notice the Hunter's Journal down in the bottom left, which means we have filled out the entry for the roach feeder. You need to be feeding on more roaches and not hornets, my dude. The roaches are out of control around here. The feeder's curled pin looks designed to keep ravenous roaches at bay and the tender from turning into the meal. Well, okay. I guess there's maybe, you know, when you're working with what you got, there's only so many things you can do to actually keep the roaches in check. So, I don't know if that lets you off the hook or not. But, you know, it is what it is. That is such a powerful Hunter Strike. The Hunter Strike does some serious damage. I love it. Okay, I think, can I not just like run and float over? Oh, no, this is not the right one. No, I forgot. I'm looking at the red marker that I put here for the closed door. It's the ledge above me. I did this the wrong way. So now I gotta go. Now I gotta go back here. I gotta do it this way. I didn't do it the right way. Now I gotta do this. And I forgot you show up. Fuck, man. The frickin' ambush. Oh my god. Fuck me. Back down to the bottom. Back down we go. Shit. Did I actually... I should probably just get the bench. That's probably what I should do here. I'm gonna heal still, because I probably need that. And I'm gonna grab as much of this extra silk as I can, which we actually got quite a bit that time. I don't know, why was he giving us... It felt like he was giving us 2 of those per hit. That's like the most profitable silk pickup that I've ever had from that thing. Okay, well, worked out that time. Bench, please. I mean, as much as I would love to go back to my new slave, we will take this bench because I need to get a quest turned in. Holy shit! How hard is it gonna be just to get this damn quest? To get this redone. Okay, at least I can go through here. Because this is the ledge I need to go from above. And those guys die in two needle strikes, which is beautiful. I side pogoed it. I forgot how that works. That is how that works. You can side pogo shit. I did not mean to do a dash there. I dashed instead of deploying my my drifter's cloak. Hey guys, what's up? Ooh, someone's carrying a delectable scent. Come to deliver us what you promised, Missy? Oh, you know it. Get these roach guts out of here. Never want to see them again. Can't believe you guys eat this shit. That smell, it's overwhelming. I ain't never seen so many roach guts at once. Benjin, me old mate, get a grip on yourself. These guts still need cutting and cleaning and stewing. You got a lot of work ahead of you. Fine by me, Cruel. If it means such a feast, we'll be eating like they do up in the Citadel soon enough. And what about you, Missy? You be joining us for this exquisite meal? I'm afraid not, sirs. I must keep moving, and I fear the taste of such a delicacy is wasted on me. Hornet put it so diplomatically there. I was hoping as much. 2 can sing, but 3's too many, eh? Ha ha ha. Still, maybe this tool is enough for you to remember us by. A pointed weapon of me own making, from when I used to wrangle the muck roaches myself. I bet you'll get some good use from it. A new tool. Tacks. Tacks. Short pins designed to be scattered along the ground. The sharp points will pierce any enemy who steps on them. Okay. I do want to, I definitely want to try that. But I also only have one, I only have one slot here. And is that enough? Is that a good enough reason? We have a lot of flyer enemies still. A lot of fire enemies to deal with. We'll try to work tax into some situation here. Hopefully when we get a memory locket, maybe I can just upgrade the Reaper's Crest. I'm liking this Reaper's Crest, by the way. I think this is a cool crest. I might still be a little bit unimpressed by the extra silk generation mechanic, but I like it. In terms of its attack set, it's actually really strong. The arc is it reaches out and touches those enemies when other crests can't. The beasts outside and their masters alike are all ensnared by the land's silken affliction. You are lucky bugs to have not succumbed. The haunting? Oh, we's got that all worked out. Benjamin and me are a right pair of philosophers when we bend our minds to it. It's faith that gets you. It's all caused by being too devout. I see. All right. Yeah. Or maybe not being devout enough. Or maybe it's safest not to think about it at all. Har har. Now there we go. We got to the we got to the correct response at the end there. We're all fine here, miss. Content, like. Perhaps it were time you made your way, eh? Yeah, be on your way. And thanks for your help there. Okay. Cool. Did we get their Silksong? I don't think we did. Gray guts, ragged shell, sad amidst the putrid smell. Nothing left but dust to sell. Gray guts, ragged shell. Knock me on the head, old girl. Wait, what? Sad amidst the putrid smell. Nothing left but dust to sell. Okay. What was that about knock me on the head, old girl? What the fuck? Sorry, am I bugging you by checking for sus walls over here? Checking for your sus rosary stash? Secret rosary stash? Okay, so where are we going next? That's the question here, because we have the closest to us, or relatively close to us, we have two different zones. Two new zones that we could progress into. We could try the mist again, or we could actually take a closer look at, I'm already forgetting the name, is it Bilewater? Like, I want to say Stillwater, but that's like the name of an actual town, I think. But Bilewater, I think, is the name of the zone. Sinner's Road ended up being not the biggest zone ever. But I guess it's about the same size as a lot of other zones. But there's no Bellway. There's no fast travel. So, like, we could, like, completely switch gears. I know we've got this key that is shaped like... What is it? The medical key? What is it called here? It's the white key, but it's shaped to resemble a surgical implement, and it grants access to the Citadel's white ward. We could completely switch gears and make our way back to the Citadel again and explore there. We could also... There's lots to explore in the Citadel. There's this place, which I had speculated last time, could theoretically lead us out into the blasted steps. It could end up connecting to this part here that this feels like it shows an opening there up through the ceiling, but it feels like that comes from the other direction, something that we have to open up from the other side. So there's a lot of options that we have, but the problem that we have here is to get back to Sinner's Road. It's not the worst trip ever if we were to come from the Bellway here at Greymore, but I was kind of hoping we would progress through this way, at least until we got some sort of a fast travel. So, we might not get that. It's possible that we don't. But there's also a possibility that the mist leads us back to the Citadel, or in the direction of the Citadel. I kind of want to see. I think where I'm ending up here is I want to give another look at the mist. Peer into the mist. It means we're going to be dealing with wraiths, but maybe we'll go back to the bench real quick and do just a little bit of respecking. I might stick with this Reaper Crest. Maybe. Not sure yet. Let's take a look here at our options. Because I'm thinking if we're dealing with those wraiths and they're dealing double damage, then it might make sense for us to go with the Fractured Mask to give us that extra hit of survivability. We could roll with this, but maybe we change our tool to something like the long pin. The long pin feels like it might be a better tool for doing like a single larger damage. One better, what am I trying to say? Instead of the spread out damage that you get from the threefold pins, I think we might be able to figure out the angle that we need to hit the wraiths with the long pin. Because I was just noticing that hitting them with my needle was a little bit difficult, given that they kind of back away after they charge at you. So the long pins could be a good response to that. Why don't we give that a shot? And we'll make our way back to the mist. I keep wanting to think that these gleam flies mean something, but I don't really have any good evidence for that. And I don't really have much of a good evidence for much of anything in this zone, especially which way to go. Which way to go? For some reason, my mouse cursor is on the screen. Why is that? Why is the mouse cursor on the screen even though I'm using controller? I guess I'll move that over there. Okay. So those gleam flies are down here, but we saw this before. Like if I go down and stand on this platform, nothing happens, right? So I think they're just here for... they're here for... not what I think they are. They're not here to help me, I don't think. Maybe what we'll do this time around is we will make an effort to just keep going left. Because we were kind of, I don't know if I really had picked a direction last time, but I guess I was biased in favor of going upwards instead of left. So now we'll try to go to the left and see what happens. There is a banshee in this room. Ooh, I thought I was dead. Aha, there we go. Long pin, not a bad move. Not a bad move. One of two. One of two. Oh, this actually goes down quite a ways. I feel like this room feels different from any of the others that we've seen. Not that I'm gonna claim to have expertise on what each room looks like in detail, but I don't remember us going into this kind of a room yet. One that has so much downward space. Oh, there is something that's hanging from the ceiling. You can see it's connected right here, almost like a giant. What are they called on a clock? Oh, it's okay. It's the spikes swinging back and forth. I do not need the silk at the moment, so I could actually leave these here. I remember I did hear a banshee up above, and I feel like I hear another one. Maybe it's the same one up here, up to the left. Yeah, there is one off to the left now, I can see. Now, is there... Oh, I think there... God damn it. I definitely did not... I have not yet seen what the clue is to give away those spikes. I feel like we might have actually entered this same room from below last episode. Because I feel like the bear trap here does seem familiar. And then another trap next to it. I could be wrong. I could be making shit up. Had a feeling that was gonna disappear on me. It's hard on the controller. It's logistically difficult to hold a needle strike and also be able to navigate the way you want. Because I'm using my thumb for both the needle strike and the A button. And I haven't quite gotten... I'm trying to do a little bit of practice here, holding my needle strike I'm gonna let it go, just because it is tough on my thumb to do that and jump at the same time. Can I make my way around? Let me actually make my way back around this way. So I want to be... Oh, there's one here. Shit. This enemy is just sporadic enough where it is tough to keep them where you want them. But if I can get in that pattern, then we're good to go. If I can get in a favorable pattern, now I will take that silk. I just need to be on an even surface, and they need to be on the same horizontal axis as me. If it's when they start going like above or below you and they're dashing diagonally, things get difficult. That's what I want to do. That's the pattern I want. That's the pattern I want. There we go. Okay, feeling a little more comfortable. Against... No! Oh, they come back. The thing does say that they come back. Oh, shit. I don't have as much time as I'd like. I gotta get him move along. We gotta get him move along. The question is to where? Where are we moving along to? I guess I'll go here. Right now we're biasing to the left, and we're seeing if that gets us anywhere. Similar to like just keep hugging the wall, you know? Keep going left, and eventually you get where you where you want to go. This one at least has spikes in the floor. The floor is spikes instead of like fog that you just disappear into. Is that progress? Okay, that doesn't fall away immediately. I'm gonna have to pogo here. Okay. Listening for banshees. Oh, fuck. Did I take damage there, though? Or did I actually jump out of the way in time? I hear a banshee up above, or somewhere to the left. There's a passageway up, but I'm trying to bias to the left. Now, I can peek in the next room, right? I can peek in here, and then I could go back, and it would be the same room still, right? So... I need to try to... I'm trying to pay attention for any sort of a tripwire or a giveaway that would show where the presence of a trap. Because I remember there being a trap here before, wasn't there? I could have sworn at some... If we keep sliding down that wall, we're going to run into... spikes. Spikes are going to spring upon us. I sort of disobeyed my rule of biasing to the left, but I'm just, you know, it's also interesting to explore what else is in these rooms. There is a way up. Let's go left this time. I still feel like we're largely just randomly going in. You know, there's no certainty to where we're going here. That's what it feels like. So far. I don't have a real good definitive, there is no definitive certainty on where we're going to end up. Why is there any reason to go down? Is there any reason to check down? I kind of want to, but then, no, I could get back up. I could get back up. I still don't see what the trap is. I still don't get it. I think this is just trying to mislead me. Trying to lead me into a trap. I'm gonna go back up here. Are we making progress? I have no idea. No clue. I'm trying to avoid these banshees. I'm trying to not get into confrontations if I can help it. Do I remember being here? Oh no! Oh, fuck. I didn't think about that not being openable from this side. Is that true? I actually can't. I can only open it from one side. Are you guys supposed to help me if I like... Oh, can I play the needle in for them? That's the key, isn't it? That's the key. You gotta play the music for the flies. Why did I not think of that until just this second? My needle in! My needle in! That's gotta be it. That's gotta be the trick. Okay, okay, I think we're learning. I think we have figured out a thing, folks. We have figured out a thing. We just need to keep following the flies. The flies. What are we, they're flies. They're gleam flies, I think. I don't actually know what they're called. Oh, shit. Don't go for a greedy second hit. Just try to get the... If you miss the first hit, it's okay. Just don't get greedy. Where did they go? Where did they go? They went in this direction, didn't they? They went this way. They had to. Right? Now where are they? Oh, I thought I was onto something, and maybe I am. But now, where are they? Shit. Just barely missed that one. I don't see them. I don't see them in this. No, they are down here. They are down here. Okay. They're gonna go back up, aren't they? Oh, they're going to the left. Okay. I think we're on to the gag. Have we found it? Oh, I feel so five-head right now. I feel so freaking smart. I love it. I love what they did with the mist here. Although, wait a second. We got more. Okay, we're not through yet. But we are, I think, finally making progress. Let me, let's deal with the wraith first, though. Oh, there's a lot of gleam flies in this area. No, fuck. Okay, so there are more than one set of gleam flies here, but maybe they all go to the same place? Do they all go to the same place? Do all gleam flies go to heaven? Shit. I have to go in range of this one Banshee, I think. I think I have to. Oh, the gleam flies are to the left. Could I possibly... I think I need to engage this one Banshee here. We're gonna take the time to do that. And have to deal with this trap. Okay. I don't love that. Okay, I think I've got the pattern, though. I think we're getting it. Now... Shit. I'm gonna go out and come back in. Hopefully the flies are still there. I actually didn't know for sure if they would be. I'm hoping they're gonna go up and to the left. They're going that way. Shit. Okay. All right. Back we go. Back we go in this direction. And now they're down here? Was I not already on this platform? Y'all aren't leading me around in circles, are you? Don't tell me you're leading me in circles. Oh, they're going up here. Oh, there is a... I didn't realize there was a doorway up here. Okay. That's good. That feels correct then. Except now we're back in... Wait a second. I recognize this room now. There's a trap on the spikes. Oh, I see the pressure plate finally. I finally see... I can make it out just barely, but there is a pressure plate on that platform. Okay, I need to make it over here to where the gleam flies are. That's why that platform is there. Oh, but the spikes are in a different direction now. Shit, can I land on this without... Yes, I can. So the pressure plate, you can stand next to it. Oh my god. Okay, now that we have figured out this mechanic, though, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Up and to the right. I'm gonna go down to this platform. That's because that's how I get out of here. Fine. That's fine, we got you. We're onto your tricks now. We are on to your game. Oh, I thought that one was gonna disappear. Up and to the right. Oh, there is, I'm assuming this must be the way, right? If we don't see the flies... There we go, okay. I also hear a banshee over here. Long pins don't have a lot of height. Trying not to trigger this, well, I could do it like this. Okay, that didn't quite work out the way that I wanted, because I wanted to be able to collect this silk after after dispatching with the Banshee, which maybe I did, I don't know. Did I actually, did doing my thread storm there actually give me silk in the process? I'll have to see it back in editing. But what I did notice is that we got our new Hunter's Journal entry here filled out. Not a bug, but a projection of another's will cast in smog and silk. Not a bug, but a projection of another's will. Projection of another's will. Cast in smog and silk. We're on to them, though. We know, we're digesting what they are all about. Those enemy patterns. The question is, who is the other will in play? I'm guessing these all go to the same place, right? There are, that's why there's multiple sets of these in a room, because just in case you don't happen to find the one set of gleam flies in the room, you can still find your way along the path. Okay, good. I feel so vindicated for noticing when you first enter the zone, they give you that small little clue with the gleam flies. It just didn't occur to me at first to use your needle in. Use it, man. It's there for you to use. Can I get through here while avoiding this thing? Maybe I can. It's probably better for us to just... If I zone out and zone back in, it's still going to be here, I'm guessing. Yeah, okay, so we got to deal with this thing. It's hard to hit it with this, the Hunter's Strike. It doesn't quite have the arc that I need, so it's fine. There's our gleam flies. I wonder where we are on the map, actually. If we just look here, we're still, it has not really registered that we're anywhere but like this initial room. So who the hell knows where we're gonna end up here? You guys probably know. You all probably know. Which is what I think to myself every time I say that. I'm like, well, the audience knows. I'm the only one in this room. I'm the only dingus here that actually doesn't know what's going on. Because I haven't played the game yet. I'm in the middle of playing the game for the first time. This is actually a very, like most enemies, well, I don't know about most enemies, but a lot of enemies, there is a very, very repeatable pattern that you just have to follow and things will be good. I think the gleam flies went up. Is there any other set nearby that I can use to confirm that? I don't think so, but I think they went up this way. Close. Trying to navigate away from wraith sounds, but also, you know, now that we're pretty good at killing them, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but also I don't like fighting on a narrow, constrained platform. Maybe I could have fought her right here. I'd rather find some gleam flies, though. Can we do that? We just need to not fall. I do need to be careful at this point that we don't fall through the fog, because I feel like that would actually completely reset our progress. If what has happened before happens again, I think it would reset our progress. There's the gleam flies. Oh, they're going down. They're going down. Well, hopefully I can go down as well without... There is a passageway down here. Okay. Cool. Okay, now they're on that side. And now I know at least to look for pressure plates. There are pressure plates that show when spikes are gonna jump out at you, if you can notice them in time. And we're going down into the left. I was hoping we would be doing that because I was like, we're right by that doorway. That would be nice. I don't know if some of these rooms, it feels like we are repeating some of these, maybe. Oh, I don't like this, actually. Let's not fight there. Yeah, I think we were just in this room a moment ago. I don't like that you're diagonal to me. I can only really hit you when you're up here. This is not ideal. But we can make it work. Maybe we can make it work. This is better. This is better. Finally, we got you lined up with us. Okay. Now we just need to find some gleam flies. Flies! Come out wherever you are. Come out wherever you are. Where did they go? There's a pressure plate there. I see it. I almost landed on it still because my drifter's cloak didn't actually activate quickly enough. I pressed it too late is really more the accurate situation. Do I even need to? No, I think I do need to kill her because I'm not sure how far away the door is and I don't want to. Let's just take care of business. Get you out of here. Now I can safely okay, it was pretty close. I could have just floated down to it. Let's just confirm with these guys. Get 100% confirmation here. Good. That's what I wanted. And we're on to this is now the third of these little transitionary rooms, which I presume are just here to keep telling us that we're on the right track. Except now this is the third one we've gone through, and I'm starting to wonder how many of these do we have to go through to prove that, hey, I figured out the gag. I know what I'm doing here. I'm going the right way. Can you please now reward me with an exit? instead of more wraiths. Can we get on the same page? Oh, that I almost landed on a pressure plate. Wow, that was so close. I realized it so close to the last second. I'm not in a spot here that's good for me. I've managed to avoid the pressure plate again. I'm gonna have to deal with this wraith. Let me just get this thing out of my way. Okay, these things are getting really... We're starting to put these guys on farm. Love it. How do I get up? Ah, that's how. It's actually rather easy. It's actually rather straightforward. Oh, I actually can walk right by those traps. Once they've been sprung, I can walk right over them. For some reason, I thought they were blocking my way, and I couldn't actually walk past them because when I hit them, they feel like, you know, they're this big steel impediment that's in my way. Is there only one way to go here? I haven't seen any gleamflies, but it feels like there might only be one way to go. So I guess we're going up. Was there a way to go left in this room? If so, it didn't register with me, but now I feel like we're repeating. I feel like we're repeating and I'm doing something wrong. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right now. I'm starting to have doubts. Okay, but the flies went that way. Let's deal with the wraith. You actually want to stand as close to them as you can on whatever current platform you're on. I think these are going to point me up. No, they're actually pointing to the right. So I need to go past this wraith as well. All right. The best way to do that would be up here. I would like to do that from up here. I'm almost out of long pins, but I'll try to use one. Nope. Just wanted to get you aggroed. Good. Good. Probably could have ran past it, but I still wasn't 100% sure that the gleamflies were in this direction. Now the gleamflies are down here. So did I miss something? Like, am I not doing this quickly enough? Is that the problem I'm running into here? They're still going to the left. I see the flies below me, so we'll just take care of this wraith and then get them to show us the way. But I think it's to the right. I think if I just kept going to the right, we would be there. I have not tried the needle-in on the wraiths at all. That might be now that we're more comfortable dealing with them, it might be worth trying just to see if there's any interaction there. Am I that brave? I don't think we can. I don't think we're gonna get grabbed before we have the chance to get anything to happen. So the answer is I'm I'm partially brave. Fuck. Okay, so we finally had our first grab in a little while, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Let's do the needle in again. They're going to the side. Well, down and to the right. Down and to the right, huh? Let me get the silk up here. We'll go ahead and... I will go ahead and... No, grab the silk. It's fine. I was going to heal and take the silk, but I think we can do it like this. Because there wasn't that much silk to get in the first place. They're going here, right? Like, I don't need to get these, the flies to the right to know that this is the door to go through. Okay, and now we're in another transitionary room. So I guess there's just a bunch of these to go through. This just takes a while, is the read that I'm getting. And I can only hope that I'm on the right track, but also we've been here a while and I'm starting to have my doubts. Okay, we got a nice, fortunate proc from our magnetite dice. That was fortunate, so we took one less mask there. But also, I jumped. I got a little bit. When you can't see the wraiths, it's a little bit more difficult to decipher their patterns when they're coming from off camera. That's a tough one. Shit! Or when you jump into them. Fuck me. Okay, settle down. Get back in the flow. Get back in the flow. Everything is fine. Just stay calm. We generate plenty of silk when we hit them. In fact, it's probably to our advantage to engage with them because we want to get a heal. Oh, I do see the flies over here. Let's get this out of the way, and now we can do battle with you on this platform. We just need headspace. We just need room overhead to make a jump. To jump out of the way. That was close. That was close. Okay. Heal, please. And Luma flies. Gleam flies. Show me the way. Okay. Give me that silk, please. Ooh, I almost, Ooh, did I even get the silk from that? Did I just slice it in two? I don't even know if I got the silk. I need to go to the right, but I think I'm gonna aggro this thing. So let's just aggro it and get it over with. Okay, I like how we're feeling very comfortable with them now. Feeling at home. We're feeling right at home in the mist. This is taking forever, but we're not at least feeling in danger of our lives. It does not feel like our lives are constantly on the line. This has to be where the flies went, right? Has to be in this direction. Okay, this looks different. And the music is dying out. Have we finally reached our destination? Sigh of relief. It feels like the fog is clearing. The mist, I should say, is clearing. But now it's being replaced by something else. It looks like... Oh, have we... I see lychee water underneath. Have we actually just made our way all the way to a boss fight? Oh, this does not feel good. I see some just some black vapor oozing off of these really weird looking spikes in the background. What the fuck? What in the hell is back there? Okay, we have kind of moved. We're in a sort of a different spot compared to over here. But we're still way far away from... I don't know how far we are, actually, from the underworks. Because I'm kind of feeling... I'm getting this feeling like there's this huge steam boiler in the background. Almost like the boilerplate on a train engine or something. Okay, the Lumaflies. This is where they've led us. I hope to God there is somebody friendly, something or someone friendly inside the exhaust organ. I mean, a bench is really what I would be hoping for. The exhaust organ. Just to be... I'm just gonna check here and see what is in this direction. A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of nothing. I'm not gonna go jumping off into some leech water without knowing what's in front of me. If it looks like it's nothing but leech water, then into the exhaust organ we go. That did not kill you? How? See, I wish these guys... Maybe they are. I was gonna say I wish they had as discernible patterns as the wraiths, but maybe they do, and I just haven't discerned them yet. A lot of enemies feel undecipherable, undiscernible, until you actually have fought them a million times and you know exactly what's coming. I can't help but feel like this feels a little bit like a boss room, but they also haven't given us a bench in forever, so it would be like the cruelest thing ever to throw the player into a boss room. It feels like. Love the subtle organ music, though, in the background that has been playing almost this entire time. It's like so much else in Silksong. It's very subtle. It's not nearly as in-your-face as the Hollow Knight soundtrack. In-your-face is not the right word, but it's just... the Hollow Knight music, each of those tracks, I just remember them almost instantly imprinting themselves on my memory. There does look like there's a bench here, but it's also covered in silk. Can I possibly, in some world, sit at this bench? Oh my God, I will sit at the bench, even though we're in God knows who's the godforsaken territory of the exhaust organ. Exhaust organ as the organ plays. Oh shit, I just realized that. But I love how the Silksong soundtrack is so different in its I guess its spirit, if you will. The spirit of the soundtrack is just so much more subtle and, we keep coming back to that phrase, haunting. But they've done that on purpose, right? I think this is the only way to go now. We've got our bench, and now there is only one way to go. Unless I've missed a sus wall or something. But I think we go forward. And I think I stick with... I might switch away from the long pin. Maybe now is where I switch to the... We try out the tacks? I don't know. But I also like the idea of sticking with something that I'm more familiar with. So maybe we'll switch back to the threefold pins. I gotta say though, once again, I'm having so much fun with this experience, especially that whole deciphering the puzzle of the mist. Oh shit, there's spikes here. Okay, the whole figuring out the Luma gleam flies, along with the needle in. Getting them to point you in the right direction. Oh, what the fuck? It really made me feel smart, man. I feel so smart. Are the, are these Is this air that's being blown through a massive organ? It does. We are in an exhaust organ. I don't think I was realizing till just right now the fact that the musical notes that are resonating as the steam blows through the organ pipes. What the fuck? We are actually inside a goddamn organ. Somehow we need to break this open by going down here. That is crazy. We're inside of an actual goddamn organ. I guess I need to break this loose, but I do want to just confirm what is that gonna do exactly? Dude. Oh, we got another silk eater. Hey, look guys, another rancid egg. We're gonna get a bunch of silk from this, so I think I'm going to heal, even though this is a little bit wasteful. But we're gonna get a bunch of silk back, so we might as well go ahead and do it. There's our silk eater. And we get the silk over here from this thing. Maybe that is the correct strategy with this little stupid enemy. I know it's only just a mite or a flutter mite. Is that what it's called? Does it actually go? We haven't filled it in yet, I don't think. But whatever this thing is called, it's not the craziest enemy in the world ever, but it is, I think, maybe also like the Wraith, in that your best bet is just to stand still. And maybe I should just be doing that a lot more often, like I eventually figured out in Hollow Knight. Less is more. When it comes to movement, less is more. Don't go anywhere. Let the enemy come to you. Well, I can't help but be curious what that has done for me. I think it looks like it's connected back to the beginning. Yeah, okay, there we go. Shortcut. Shortcut. I also have to say, I am really enjoying this Reaper's Crest. This Reaper's Crest is actually freaking awesome. And I'm really, I think we're gonna invest some more memory lockets in it. I thought we were getting a pneumatic tube at first. I thought at first when we walked close to this is what we were gonna be getting here. But instead we're getting a needle-in interaction. Was that Lace? Did I see Lace? I think that's Lace. She spun us to fade. Why us? Why us, sister? She spun us to break. She spun us to fade. Why us, sister? Dude. Wait a second. Okay, we're getting, I think, some pretty big lore here. This feels like a really important lore / needle-in get. We've got this. That was a Wraith. What we saw in the mirror or looking glass, I think we see Lace to the right, but we see a Wraith in the mirror. She spun us to fade. Why us, sister? I'm gonna hold on to my heel. But looking at that reflection, it looks like one of these Wraiths. And the text on the Wraith says that, or the Hunter's note says that it's a projection of another's will. The person here in the mirror or the window, who is Lace's sister? Question mark? Fascinating, to say the least. Fascinating. We came down here already. That is so... It's one of those things that makes these games so special, is a small, very small little thing like this that definitely the first time I played through Hollow Knight, I would not have thought to like use a dream nail in a situation like this. And if this were my first, if I had not played Hollow Knight or playing Silksong for the first time, I probably wouldn't think to use the needle-in. But now I have some experience with how Team Cherry does this stuff, and it's those kind of discoveries that are so freaking amazing to come across, because it almost feels like I like, it makes me wonder, is the Wraith the you know, well, it's a projection of another's will. This another. I mean, is that the ultimate goal of secret. The ultimate final boss of the game? Or is this some other more marginal character? God damn it. But the fact that that looks like lace there makes me feel like it's more than just a marginal character. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're back outside. I think we're back outside. Maybe we're in a completely separate area, but we don't know for sure because we don't have a map. Do I want to go out here? What the hell? I guess so, because we, at least from this platform, I can still get back up. Okay, and from this platform, I can still get back up. And from this platform over here, I could still get back up, I think. Ooh, but there's a... Okay, there's up here, and then there's leech water. Awesome. We're not that far from a bench. Ultimately, we are not all that far from a bench. I don't know that I want to drop down, though. Like, we're looking at the top of something down there. Could be a creature. I don't know what, but I'm going to explore the territory that I can explore without completely, you know, forcing myself to go back to a bench. It's a flea. Flea be free. Flea be free. Okay. Aboo. Are they saying ooh? Oh, whoa. Flea be free. Do I drop down? We can go back to the bench if we need to, right? And who knows, maybe we unlock some way to get back up. I'm gonna take the risk. It's just going back down to where we were before. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. It felt like we were in the same room. So that's not that big a deal. Cool. Might even just go back to the bench because, you know, why not fill up our mask? Why not? Take the fill up. Do I actually want to respec anything else? Do I want to respec any of my, any of these charms? These are all fine. I've kind of been liking the magnetite dice, but it doesn't really proc all that much. So we could definitely swap it out for something else, but I think I'm fine with the way that these are for now. I've kind of been liking the quicker heal. Taking off this multi-binder because of the having the Reaper crest, being forced to take it off more or less. It has reminded me that our original heal is not bad. Even though it heals for 3 masks, it's so much quicker. And that's not a bad thing. Okay, we went this way. This was what got us the secret, right? Okay, that was the secret. And now we go in this direction. We are inside of a massive organ, though. This is crazy. Actual organ pipes going off. And the organ music is getting louder and louder. It's much less subtle now. This is awesome. This is so amazing. I need a little bit of this silk. Maybe I need more than I realized. I'm not gonna save that silk and come back to it. Wait. What am I thinking? I was like not gonna hit this wall to test for a sus wall just because, oh, there's that little thread of silk that's left that I might need. It's 1 bar that I'm not gonna be getting because I don't have. I'm at max. That's how my silly little brain works. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think we have found who's playing. We obviously have found who is playing the organ, just like with Widow. This feels so much like the Widow encounter where we had the harp music that was growing louder and louder. Wait, was it a harp that she was playing? Shit, have I misremembered what instrument Widow had? It's a boss fight time, folks. All this music! Phantom! Chills at this music. This is so amazing! I cannot describe. I just when that music track, when that organ music kicked into full gear at the start of that fight, absolute goosebumps. Unreal how amazing that moment was. Holy crap. I don't have the words to describe it, but that was just, that might have been like the, I don't know. There's been a lot of cool boss intros throughout Hollow Knight. That was one of the best. That was certainly one of the best. Phantom of the Opera. Holy crap. Wow. Phantom. And I was so blown away by the music that I had almost none of my brain, kind of like the Cogwork Dancers, to be honest. None of my brain was focused on trying to actually deal with a boss. So we should probably just get right back in there. Maybe I'll change my tool to, I don't know what, maybe this curve claw would be better. I don't know. We can try it. But man, what? Are you kidding me? What an incredible, abso-fucking-lutely incredible introduction to a boss. I'm going the wrong way here. Got to figure out this run back, which is, I'll take this run back over the last judge. This is much better. It's still not the same as having just, you know, a Stake of America. That's really what we should be doing here, but this is still fine. This is still fine in the grand scheme of things. I guess they give you silk over here. If you want to go over here, you can get a little bit of silk before the boss. I'll take it. But I get my cocoon. I forget my cocoon is a thing, so it's not even. Listen to this music, though. Dude, it's so freaking. I need to not stand on that side of the arena. That's terrible. And then the way that her needle. Oh my God. I'm about dead right away. Her needle suspends there. I can probably pogo it. That's probably the answer. It's just a pogo. I love this. I love it, dude. Please give me a heal. I can't believe she didn't hit me. This music is so fucking amazing. A fucking plus. No, it's more than an A plus. This is like S tier. S tier soundtrack, dude. Unreal. I am just geeking out at how fucking cat jam this music is. This is this better than NKG? Is this better than NKG? I think this might be better than NKG, guys. I think it might be. Recency bias could be a thing, but this is so freaking good. I cannot explain how I just am. I'm almost having heart palpitations at how much I am in love with this music. I don't want to geek out too much. I don't want to make you guys sick or anything like that, but come on. Come on. I cannot be alone. I cannot be alone in how instantly in love and overjoyed I am at this music track. Not to mention how fun this boss is. This is also a really fun boss. I'm having shades of, it's kind of reminiscent of Hornet, the original Hornet fight. The fact that she, you know, the way she throws her needle out, or I guess her pin, excuse me. She throws her pin out. We need to stand on the right side of the arena this time. Although who knows, maybe the Steam changes directions. The fight is so fun. And the music, I just almost want to sit and just listen to the track. Like, what if we did this? We're just gonna do this for one attempt. This is gonna be weird, but I've never done this before. But we're gonna do this because I just love this track. We're gonna turn this up to 11. I wish I could turn it up to 11, but I can only turn it up to 10. We're gonna have to pretend that this music is up to 11 here. We're gonna go without the sound volume, just the music. This is gonna be so weird, but it's also gonna be the best thing ever because this soundtrack. It's so good! It's so freaking good! I can't believe I didn't get hit. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. We will resume normalcy here. Bring everything back into balance. But I just wanted to give, you had to give full center stage to that track at least for some amount of time. Okay, let's go. I knew I was gonna get hit right off the bat there, so I wasn't like super in love. That's why you never pause it. Never pause during a boss fight. Oh, when she riposts, you do not want to trigger her parry stance. I need to heal, but I don't have the frickin'. Oh, she didn't charge. That was weird. Oh, she finally got me while I was healing. What in the fuck? What in the world is this? What in the world is this lady capable of? We cannot trigger that parry stance, just like Hornet. Just like Hornet in the Hornet 2 fight. You can't trigger that parry or you're asking for it. Dude. It's unbelievable. Man, I was already having fun. This episode. I could not have prepared myself. This is not the right way. I could not have prepared myself for how this is the best part of the game. This is it. The game is all downhill from here, guys. This is peak Silksong, and there's nothing more that can be done. There's no it's not getting any better than this. Oh my god, I love it. I hope those steam vents are always in the same place. I don't know if I was supposed to bow there. I might have done I might have done the faux pas of not bowing before NKG. Triggering the parry, don't do it. Did we fucking... Carefree melody, thank you. I did it again. I did it again, man. That what is that reminded me of? What am I thinking of when she beams down from the heavens? What is that? What is that from? Oh, I need to poke with that. Dude, so freaking cool. Not cool if you get caught in it though. Ooh, we did get the heal off. Okay. Oh, you have no. God damn it. We were in. Oh, Carefree Melody. Oh my God, I'm getting away with too much here. Getting away with way more than I should. What the fuck? Oh boy. Oh no, I didn't get out in time. Dude, yeah, that. Oh, it's like Iron Man. That's what I'm thinking of. Is that who I'm thinking of? Like when Iron Man like lands, he's like zooming around the sky and all of a sudden he lands and like the floor caves in. Isn't that who I'm thinking of? She's so not Iron Man, but it's like that kind of a, it's such a cool effect. She's like, oh my God, beaming down the beam of death from the sky. Jesus Christ. I absolutely love everything about this fight. Absolutely in love. She's a freaking anime character, man. I love it. So cool. I'm jumping too much. I think I'm jumping too much. It does help in some circumstances. It does help sometimes, but other times, not so much. Maybe we should try these tacks. I have not tried these tacks at all. I presume that they will not pierce us, and we can just throw these around. Let's try it out. Let's see what they're like. Do I want to change anything else? The magnetite dice is proccing a fair bit. And we're getting use out of this fractured mask. I think we're good. Maybe it would be better to have my multi-binder, because I could probably get away with the longer heals. Maybe. I don't know. We'll keep the mask for now. Let's keep it for the moment and get back to this fight. This is so cool. Oh, I triggered a parry. Nope. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy. No, I can bounce off the wall. No, that was such a good attempt. And then it just floundered at the end. I still am not throwing my tax at all, but this might be the first boss fight where I actually feel like I might be doing what Hornet is supposed to be doing. Maybe even just that attempt right there was the first in the entire game where I felt like I was in a flow. The way that Hornet can, I had completely forgotten about her sprint strike, and that feels so good with this Reaper Crest. The sprint strike, and then dashing away, and then doing pogos, and then unleashing the thread storm. Like I was actually in a little bit of a flow state there with Hornet, and it felt right. Oh my god, this is so fucking cool. This is the best. This is it. I don't know how they do better than this, man. This is it. If I never play another moment of Silksong after today, I will have, I can die a happy man. This is just so freaking good. Everything about this is just the best. Wrong move. Wrong move. I can't just run away and heal. Run away with a panic heal is not the right play. Come on, you gotta be better than that. No. Too slow. Too slow. Fuck. No, shit. I just needed to get a heal. Oh my god. I'm about to burst into tears, but I'm also shaking to death. But I'm also about to bust out laughing. The emotional... outburst, plethora, combination of emotions. I'm recording, right? Okay. Oh my god. That was the coolest shit ever. That was the coolest shit ever. The parry at the end as the finisher move. What the fuck? It might be recency bias. I always have to like calm myself down from recency bias. But I so want to just scream from the rooftops that that was the coolest Hollow Knight boss ever. And maybe just one of my favorite bosses ever, period. It's recency bias. I'm so hyped. And I had, you know, a few attempts there where I had definitely gone through a bit of an adrenaline dump. That one flow attempt where everything was coming together and I just, for the first time, felt like I was playing like Silksong. And then I could feel after that adrenaline dump. I was just very like, I'm almost exhausted. So I got up and I walked around for a bit, took a little bit of a break. Came back, sat down and refound some of that flow. Some of that flow and just... Phantom? Mwah. Gosh, I hope we get to do that fight again. That's probably the only time we're facing her. We're going to see the Hunter's Journal here in a moment, but we have learned the cross stitch. Press RB to bind silk around the needle to deflect enemy attacks and instantly strike back. Silk skills can be equipped in the crest menu. We get to parry. An actual parry. And what a moment. Those... Gray Ghost. Defeat Phantom. Gray Ghost. That pose that they both do at the end. This fight was so freaking anime. I'm not the biggest anime fan. I don't really watch a lot of it. But that was... Oh my god. So cool. So what does this do? We got to use this a little bit here. If nothing else to see... It does use 4 bars of silk, but that's basically what Hornet does in her second fight in Hollow Knight. She goes into that parry stance. Oh, I so want to try that. We need to find an enemy. Can I get anything to happen here as a result of standing near the organ? Needle in plus organ? Doesn't seem like it. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Deflective technique of a creature spun from thread. And then Phantom. It does look like this is the only time we're facing her. Barring some, you know, boss rush DLC or something. But mournful creature tasked alone to expel the Citadel's choking refuse. Their talent with a long pin is unmatched. Though gray with age, their frayed form suggested a being strung from silk, one who welcomed a decisive end in combat over a slow decline. This is who Lace was talking to. It's Lace's sister. Maybe not her literal sister, we don't know that for sure. It could be like, we're sisters in arms. That it might be that kind of a phrase, I don't know. But it could be her literal sister. This is who she was talking to, right? And the wraiths, these were all apparitions. These were all apparitions of Phantom. I think. That sure feels like what's going on here. That seems like the most logical explanation. They kind of look like her, don't they? That is so freaking cool. And also, you know, they both Lace and Widow fashion or wield a pin in similar fashion. Although Phantom is just... I cannot wait to see what the second Lace fight is going to be like. I just, man... I so want to do this fight again. I want to be able to do this again. Give me a Hall of Gods so I can do Phantom again for both the fight and the goddamn best music in a boss fight ever. I know I'm being a little bit overreactive here, but I can't help myself, man. I can't help it. I kind of hope we are. It feels like we are certainly connecting back to the Citadel. We found the Citadel back door, I think. Gotta be, right? Has to be. Has to be. We are in the Underworks. But I don't have my... Did I take my compass off? Oh, no, there I am. Wait. Oh, I'm over here. Wait a second. Wait a sec. Oh, it does. Never mind. The Underworks, we can see from this zoomed out view, the Underworks does span all the way under the Citadel. Of course, we saw this before, right? Yeah. And we already had kind of an idea that there's more to the zone. I just thought it was I thought it was going to be a different zone for some reason. But this is all Underworks. We're just back in the Underworks. But the other side. Can I find an enemy to parry? That was so cool, man. I just absolutely love it. A plus S tier moment. It gets both an A tier and S tier combined. Saw tier. Because that's totally a thing. Nothing here? Really? Why is this a... This must be... There could be a lot of these passages that feel like they don't go anywhere, but who knows what... Eventually, we're going to drop down an elevator from above or something, you know? Like some destructible part of the arena is going to... Or the area is going to come barreling through the ceiling and then break out this part of the floor below us. Who knows? This is crazy, dude. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, that was cool. I love how that tunnel slash walkway extends. Very cool. And then it just goes back. It retracts into place. Oh, that is so sick. We probably... Oh, wait a second. Dude, I wonder if I'm going to wait over here. Just to see. Oh, no, it's not a time-based thing, is it? You walk away. That's what it is. I thought for a second you might be able to wait out in the middle and wait for the thing to retract, and then you would be in, like, the tunnel space outside of it. But I don't think you can. I suspect we're going to be able to navigate some other way through the world to get around to that crawl space. Uh-huh. Okay. So there's the obvious path here, but there's also the secret path. Ooh. A memory locket. Yay. Okay, we're going to be upgrading the Reaper Crest. No needle in reaction. I feel like I see a bench down there. I think I see a bench. And I think I see a pneumatic tube. All right, there we go. Cool. Fast travel point unlocked, finally. I had a feeling, man, did it take us some time? Yo, we actually made it to the Coral Chambers. Dude! Dude, that is amazing. This game, it all connects, because it's Hollow Knight. But it's so fun to experience this again and see how this is playing out in the world of Pharloom and the Citadel. That's where we're going to wrap up this installment of Silksong, folks. I just hope that you all had a thank you for hanging out to the end of the video, and I hope that you had just a sliver of the amount of fun watching this as I had recording it, because my God, this is certainly at the top of the list of favorite experiences in a video game. cannot say enough how much I am in love with that Phantom fight. Phantom of the goddamn Silksong opera. So good. We don't have a map for that area. I don't know if we ever will. The mist. Oh, wait. It did kind of fill in. Maybe the mist was part of the Sinner's Road after all. We just had to make our way through it. Huh, interesting. I will be so fascinated to see eventually, one day, when this is 100% map completion. Oh, wait, there's a freaking bellway here as well? No, there's a bellway here too. Dude, this. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting to get a bellway into the Citadel. Dude, this is the best day of my life. Oh my God. A bellway and it's by a pneumatic tube travel spot. So we got both fast travel systems. This is the bench here. Oh my God. Oh my God, we are doing it now, folks. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna do next time. We might try, I don't remember exactly if we could actually navigate to the left over here on the Coral Chambers, but it feels natural for us to probably keep exploring the rest of the Coral Chambers one way or the other. It kind of feels like that's where the game took us. We still need to parry an enemy. We'll save that for next time. We'll find an enemy to hopefully do some parries on, and I just cannot wait. There's so much more to the Underworks, though, to explore. My God. My goodness. The Grand Bellway. Look at that. So good. This game is the best, and I'm so looking forward to exploring more of the world with you all next time. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.